Yep.
Hey Spartan and Panther families and any other volleyball enthusiasts out there, we're excited to be back for day 2 of stay-at-home drills. I know this is not as great as being in the gym or being out on the sand courts, but this is a great replacement for some things that you can do at home. Before we get started and I introduce everyone, I just want to say thank you all for your support through your online watching. Like I said yesterday, if you ever have any questions or if you would like to submit some video to say, hey coach, can you look at this and evaluate and see if this looks right, feel free to send it to me or put it on Facebook and I'll help you out there. All right. We have Addie back today who's going to be doing the drills for us. Okay, we have Andy who's going to be a helper. She's a big time helper, and we have Luke who's carrying a stick. So we're super excited for Luke today. And then of course I'm Coach Van Dyne, and we have Mrs. Van Dyne behind the camera. All right. So first drill we're going to do today, you need to find a spot in the wall. So we're going to come over here. We're going to work on setting. Okay, so what we want to really focus on in setting, okay, I see a lot of times, especially at a younger age, the elbows go way out and our hands turn sideways. Okay, make sure we don't do that. Okay, to start with, we're going to start with our feet. Make sure your right's a little bit in front of your left, which is opposite from when we're passing. Remember, passing, it's our left foot in front of our right, but with setting, it's our right foot in front of our left. Okay, our elbows are more in with our hands create the shape of the ball. Make sure your knees are bent and your core is tight. Okay, knees bent, core is tight. And all you're going to do is find a spot on the wall. We're going to use the side of our house. Okay, and Addie is just going to ball control back and forth between her hands and the wall as quick as she can control it. Okay, now if you notice, her elbows are a little bent. They aren't locked yet. Okay, and the ball is coming back to her fingertips. Okay, she has nice control using her fingers to push the ball back up against the wall. Okay, you guys can do that for about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, and you can do it longer if you want, but I would recommend if you're just warming up 2 to 3 minutes doing this drill just like this. Okay, you notice how her knees are a little bit bent. Okay, when your arms get tired, give it a quick break and then get right back to setting the volleyball. Okay, all right. Come on up. Okay, next drill that we're going to be working on, okay, is we're going to be tossing. Okay, it would be really helpful if you had a tosser. So I'm going to be the tosser. Okay, Addie's going to be a setter. We're going to continue to work on setting today. All right. So all we're going to do is toss. We're going to use the side of our garage as we're going to pretend that's the net. So if we set on this side, that means the ball was set right into the net. Okay, we're going to try to set the ball up on the roof. We're going to go as high and as far as we can. Okay, high as far as we can. Luke's giving us a little pointer on where we're looking at. Okay, so remember, we don't want to set exactly on the net. So make sure your ball is about 2 feet off the net. All right, as Eddie's going to show you right now. Okay, make sure also as a tosser you're standing about 10 feet away. All right. Okay, so here's what it looks like right here. Okay, you want to get as high and as far as you can. Ball's going to come back. Just let it bounce. We're not going to set, okay, continuously, but that's something else you can do if you want, where you just set again and again and again. All right, but we're just going to work on this right here. Give a nice high toss. Okay, try to keep that ball up above your head and make sure you're looking through your triangle as that ball comes down. That ball should be coming down right on top of your forehead. All right, here we go. As high and as far as you can. Okay. One thing that we look for in our ball, okay, we want to make sure that our ball doesn't roll off the roof. Because when the ball is rolling, okay, not like that. If the ball's rolling, that means the set isn't high enough. Okay? So we want, when we set the ball, we want the ball to make sure that it's bouncing. Okay? If it rolls back towards the bottom, that's okay. But at the top, make sure that your ball is bouncing. All right? So we'll give you a couple more. Okay? All right, that one was not the greatest. That one was too far off the net. All right? Okay, that one was good. And last one right here. Good. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have 2 to 3 minutes of doing this right here where you're just pushing as far and as high as you can when you set the ball, because setting is a lot of strength, and your strength doesn't necessarily come from your arms. It does a little bit, okay, but a lot of it comes from your core and your legs. Make sure you power through with your legs. All right, last drill we're going to have you work on today. We're going to come back to the side of the house. If you have more than one volleyball, this is a good idea. And if you have an extra helper, this is also helpful. Okay, this is where Luke's going to help us out. All right, so what we're going to do, okay, we're just going to give it a toss, and we're going to work on arm swing. This is a great drill to video. All right, so you can watch. Am I getting elbow up? Is my hitting elbow going up? Okay, is my opposite hand going up? Okay, I call it my guide hand. Okay, and as you start to swing, are you tucking and getting your hand back and then reaching, full extending, snapping your wrist across your body? Okay, some coaches will tell you to come straight down. As long as you're following through, I'm good either way, but I prefer to go across your body. Make sure it's really important too that you snap your wrist, come down, follow through. All right, so we're not going to take any approach. We're just going to give it a toss. Addie's going to go here, snap, follow through. All right, ready? Okay, good. Luke, got it? Good. One thing that I don't want you to do, and we'll have Addie do one more before we stop, maybe 2 more, is if the toss isn't very good, okay, Addie does this sometimes where she compromises her arm swing. She'll bring her arm out, and she's trying to swing from this angle, that arm slot. Okay, we don't want to do that. If the toss is bad, just catch the ball, give it back to your tosser, and go again. Okay, really focus on going here to tuck, high elbow, okay? High hand, then snap your wrist, follow through. All right, let's do a couple more. All right, last one. Last good one. Oh, perfect. All right, and those are 3 more drills that you can work on at home, okay? And 15 minutes of activity, of doing volleyball-related activity where you're getting touches in, so very important, okay? If, like I said at the beginning, got any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section. And also, feel free to send us video. We love to look at video and evaluate. But you guys got anything for today?
No.
All right, sounds good. Hey, everybody, stay safe, stay healthy, stay active. All right, and we'll see you back tomorrow.